What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video, and today in this video this is gonna be kind of a different one. I'm gonna be talking about a PC build kind of experience, and if you're building a PC in March, April 2023, which PC builds that you should go for, and in every budget I'll try to cover it. I'm gonna be using this SMC International website because no other website is showing the price exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna use this website. This is no way a sponsored video or anything. I'm just gonna use this because you can do a custom PC build on this website. So yeah, let's begin. There are a couple of presets here. We have this SMC iGPU custom and this Intel custom and the AMD custom. So you can choose any of them and just tweak around, but I'm gonna be going with this iGPU kind of basic build over here. But here it shows a PC build for around 40,000 over here. Try to lower it down like 30,000 PC build and stuff. So let's begin this video. So this is showing a Ryzen 5 5600G CPU, and this one also has the iGPU and stuff, so it will be helpful in gaming also, even without a GPU, and with 16 GB of RAM and stuff. With basic, like if you're going for a basic gaming PC, this is gonna be good enough. But later down the line, if you want to get a GPU or something, you can definitely upgrade it. But let me just tweak these things around so that I can lower it down to about 20 to 30,000 price bracket. So this is a basic build. It is starting from about 20 to 23,000. Total build will be for about 30,000. Of course, you have to get the monitor and the mouse keyboard separately. But here, let me talk about this particular build. It is a basic build which is starting at around like 22 to 25,000, you can say. And here I have chosen the 3200G because I feel it's more value for money, and it has 4 core 8 threads, so it will survive pretty well with basic tasks, and also has the iGPU included, so you don't need to worry about like gaming much. If you are a very light gamer and you will occasionally game and do multitasking stuff more on this PC, it will be really good for this particular price bracket. But if you want to go really lower, you can go with this 3000G, and it will be even a basic PC. And for 23,000, you cannot ask more. I've included a SSD 512GB and 8GB of RAM with all of these builds, and with this anti-sports case. And if you want to upgrade your case, you can definitely do that with a little bit more price. And I went with stock cooler and stuff, and the PSU I have went with this deep cool 450 watt power supply. And we have the case fan, you can also like de-include it, and I have included this deep cool 120mm fan. So yeah, with that, this is gonna be about this pricing. Now if you want to upgrade the CPU and if you want to go even higher, you can definitely go with the 5600G. You cannot really beat this pricing. And after that, with 5600G and 16GB of RAM, 512GB SSD, the price bracket will go up about like 34,000. So yeah, you can guess the like differences over here, and the performance difference of course will be huge from 3000 or 3200G to 5600G. But definitely this is not a heavy gaming kind of PC because we are not getting a dedicated GPU. This has the iGPU and it will probably work fine with most games like in Valorant and stuff. With 5600G, you can definitely get about 200 FPS intended to be. But otherwise, if you want to go to the Intel route and you don't like AMD, or for some reason you don't want to get AMD, then definitely you can go with another Intel CPU. And of course, I'm gonna go with the 12th gen because it is like not the latest, because 13th gen is the latest, but the pricing of the 12th gen is pretty much, I would say, in the middle ground in my opinion. So that is gonna be best value for like going for the 12th gen. And with the 12th gen, as you can see, I have went with this i5 12400, and with that our pricing is for about under 40,000, you can say, for this particular PC. And of course all the components are pretty similar, and the motherboard will be different of course depending on your CPU. The 16GB RAM still stays, and it's 3200 DDR4, not DDR5 guys. But if you want to go with DDR5, it will be a lot more expensive. It will not be worth it for this kind of budget. And let me tell you, from DDR4 to DDR5, you won't see huge difference in performance in my opinion. So with this, I have went with a complete gaming PC. Prices could be a little higher over here. Depending on your budget, you can tweak the components here. Some things are like not really too much customizable over here, like the OS and stuff. I can't like make it go away. It still includes this Windows 10, so you can install it separately on your own. And this is a i5 12400, 6 core 12 threads, latest 12th gen CPUs. Of course not 13th gen, because considering the price bracket, I have to like show you this particular build, and I'm going with a MSI Pro B760M motherboard, and with that it only supports the DDR4, but you can tweak it depending on your budget again. And for the RAM, I have chosen this Ripjaws G-Skill 8GB and quantity of 2 because of dual channel. This 3600 MHz DDR4 again, Inno 3D GeForce GTX 1660 Super, and I went with that because again, talking about the budget, it will be fine. But if you want to really lower the budget again even more, you can go with GTX 1650. That will bring the PC's budget down to 60,000. So definitely if you are looking for a 50 to 60,000 price bracket, this will definitely work. But again, you can visit a shop or something, and over there you can ask like in this budget which GPUs you can get, and in your budget if it's there, like you can go as up as like 3060 or something. If you want to get like for 3060, the prices will go up as much as 77,000 around. So you can say like 3060 will definitely be an awesome GPU, but then again it will definitely hit the price. I'll definitely recommend at least a 1660 Super for this particular build, because with this i5 CPU you will get the Intel QuickSync, and with that you can edit videos and stuff in Premiere or something if you use that. So that will be a lot more helpful. And of course we are sticking with the NVMe of 512GB SSD, and we have the case as this one, this anti-sports one, but you can of course upgrade the case again depending on your budget. I'm going with stock cooler over here, and the Corsair power supply is there. I would not suggest going with a very cheap power supply with this kind of builds. If you're building one, definitely go with Corsair or Cooler Master, these kind of power supplies. I cannot even find the Cooler Master power supplies over here. There is only deep cooler and stuff, but yeah, you can go with Cooler Master or Corsair power supply, at least a 650 watt unit for this particular PC build. That will be fine, and you can add your fans and stuff over here. So yeah, definitely for 60 to 70,000 price bracket, this will be awesome. And by the way guys, I'm not showing you the 12100F or 12400F, this two kind of builds, because the 12400F kind of CPUs, like in video editing, it will be a lot worse to get a 12400F than getting 12400. So I would say definitely if you are like, if your work involves a lot of productivity tasks like video editing, photo editing and stuff, and a lot more like OBS recording and all these things, 12400F or this like 12100F just means that this processor does not have iGPU. If you do a lot more CPU intensive tasks, this is gonna be a really good build like this 12700K, and you are getting this 12 core 20 threads processor. This will be a lot more performance heavy on the CPU side, and even with the 1660 GPU, it will be a fine build under 90,000. And around 1 lakh and a little bit more, you can get this 3060 Ti build that will be perfectly fine for gaming. 4 to 5 years of upcoming gaming and stuff, you can definitely do that, and it will definitely not slow down on you. And of course for that, I'll suggest upgrading the PSU to at least a 750 watt, because you are getting heavy things like the 12700K and 3060 Ti and stuff. And the RAM storage you can upgrade depending on your budget. But if you're getting into this kind of category, you need 13 gen, because 13 gen is a lot more closer to the price. If you're looking at the i7 prices like the 12700 and 13700K, you can see this is the price. And here if I choose 12700K, the price 1,02,650. So it is about 5-6,000 more for the 13th gen, you can see. And if you're not going for the K variant, will be a lot more better, because just like for 3,000 something more, you are getting this 13700. But yeah, if you're going into this category and if you want to overclock, then definitely go for the 13700K, and with that the prices will be about 1,08,000 for this particular PC with a 3060 Ti. And if you have even more money to spend, then definitely let me show you how can you do that. You have to get a really good case for this kind of builds, because you are getting into that like higher tier category, like too much to the flagships. So for that, cooled environment of a case, and with that I'm gonna be suggesting this Corsair Carbide Spec 4, and this is gonna look really awesome. And the spacious kind of cabinets, if you have space, definitely it will be a lot more airy inside this case, because this kind of specs of course needs a lot of cooling, because we are going with a 4070 Ti, 13700K, all these things. So if your budget is above 1.5 lakhs and around 2 lakhs, this is gonna be like about one of the best PC builds that you can do. And at that point you can of course upgrade the RAM, the other components depending on your budget. You can add your storage, you can add at least I would say 1 TB of storage and stuff definitely that will be helpful. So with that, it brings the price for about 1,90,000. So these are the PC builds that I could show you guys by just like doing this kind of thing. It was a fun video for me, and let me in the comments what do you guys think about this kind of videos, if you like them or not, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, hit the notification bell if you want more contents like this. This is Tito from KDN Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye now.